Hi, I'm Laura Stewart, board member of Indian River Impact 100. I'm here with Marilyn and Doug Case, who are going to talk about the Big Brothers Big Sisters program and how it's impacted their lives. That Big Brothers Big Sisters received a $100,000 grant. So welcome. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you.
Oh,
Nice to
thank
be
you for
here.
having
I'm really excited. There's so much stuff going on with that. Now, you guys don't have children, right?
No, we don't.
However, did you get involved with Big Brothers Big Sisters?
Well, it was a chance for us to get together regularly with young people.
Okay.
And we don't have any relatives with nieces and nephews in the area, or grandnieces and nephews. And so this was a way we could do it.
That's great. Now, who was first?
I
was,
started.
yeah, I
Okay,
was.
So you were
Well,
a big sister?
Yeah, big sister, about 3 years now. And how I got involved initially was the organization came to our church, and we had, after service, we had community organizations there talking about what they do in the community and that sort of thing. And it just piqued my interest. And so I started talking to the people, and they sounded really wonderful. You know, the program sounded wonderful, and I said, well, okay, I'm going to do it. And it's been something I've been thinking about for a while. So I've been doing it for 3 years now with the same little girl who's now 10.
Wow.
So, and reminded me the other day that she was soon going to be 11. And so I said, yes, I know. And it's just been delightful. I've seen her grow up a bit. I've seen her come out of her shell. She was very shy in the beginning, and it was like pulling teeth to get her to even talk a full sentence. But,
Really?
But it's been a very rewarding experience for me. I've enjoyed it.
Now, how did you get involved after 3 years after? Right? I think you said something about you're mentoring the brother of
Yes.
the
Exactly.
girl. Okay.
Well, I'd been interested in doing it shortly after Marilyn started, and it took a while for them to clear, to run their checks. And by the time they came back to me, I was awfully tied up with things for several months. So that was not a good time to do it.
Okay.
And then I didn't hear from them, and I didn't pick up the phone. But this past fall, Marilyn mentioned that her brother, her mother was interested in getting the brother of the girl Marilyn's
Okay.
mentoring in the Big Brothers Big Sisters program with a mentor. And I thought that would be fun and a good way to do it. Marilyn would take the girl out into the community some, and I thought, well, we could do these things together, and they'd be a family, and we're from the same family. So I just thought it would work well to do it that way.
Okay.
So I started in the fall with the 7-year-old brother at the time, and he was quite shy initially, and took a while to warm up, but has warmed up, and we've developed a friendship, and we both enjoy it.
Now, what do you guys do in the mentoring
Well,
with them?
the whole thing starts with the reading program that's at the elementary school where they
Okay.
go, and that's basically what the program focuses on. Kind of helping the kids read, giving them a little more self-esteem in school, just listening to what they have to say. That we meet. Usually we met at the library, and now we don't. We meet at the public library a lot of times. We'll go
Okay.
and pick them up at school and take them there. And then after that, I started going into the community project with my little gal. And but it started with the reading program, just giving them more exposure to reading and getting them more up to speed on their reading skills. Because if they don't have their reading skills, they're going to have so much trouble later on in school being able to function and to do a good job with their grades and everything.
Now, it sounds like you, being a mentor, had not only an impact on the girl you're mentoring, but the parent, if she then requested somebody for her younger son, that she was seeing a difference in her daughter having
Well,
a mentor in
I
there.
hope that's true. She didn't say it in so many words, but
But
I
she
hope
would
that's
ask.
true. But she definitely, every year you have a meeting with the parent and with the person who at Big Brother Big Sisters, who's your, I don't know what they call themselves, but they kind of oversee the match. And you have to sign the papers, saying what you're going to do, and that even the child has to sign the paper saying that they agree that they're going to do what the mentor tells them to do, and that sort of thing. And the parent is there, and so the mom was there when we had that meeting.
Okay.
And she's really the one who brought it up. And there was a little bit of, the gal, Big Brothers Big Sisters, was saying, well, I have to see who I've got on my list who's interested in doing it. And then my wavelength, my antenna went up, and I thought, oh, maybe this is a good time to mention it to Doug again. So I guess the time was ripe, and the time it worked out very well. And then he was open to it, and so we just took it from there. So.
You light up when you talk about her in the process.
She's
so
great.
Really
Yeah,
great.
I do. She's a lot of fun, and not having children of our own, I think that I felt that I could give something back to, and children are so important. They're going to grow up in a world that we've never known, and so I feel that people need to make a difference in children's lives. So.
That's great. Yeah. And Doug, what about you? What are some of the things that you do with the kids?
Well, we focus on two aspects of reading. One is reading some books on their level, and little boy will do that. And the other thing that goes along with that is spelling, because that's so important. And we have lists of words for first and second grade. So he was in second grade this year when we started, and we began with the first list of words they had. I guess they have kindergarten words. When I was in kindergarten, we didn't spell.
No, you learned the alphabet.
Yeah.
First grade was when you did all that other stuff.
Sang the
But-
song.
Yeah.
But we started there, and we worked up, and during the course of the year, we even got to third grade words. So he'd wanted to go, I don't know, through third grade words or into fourth grade. We've made it up past the point they expect him to have been at this point.
Right.
And then the other skill we focus on is math, which has been addition and subtraction. And we have used flashcards for that.
Mm-hmm.
He's had some homework which involves word problems for math.
Okay.
And going through those seem to take a straightforward equation and mix it up a little bit, making it a little harder
Sure.
for them. So we go over those, and he's been doing well. I see improvement in all the areas. And as a 7-year-old, his attention span is not as long as someone who's older, but I don't expect it to be.
Right.
So I figure my challenge is to have enough things lined up that when I sense we haven't finished something, that he's getting a little bored with it, then I move on to the next one.
Okay, great.
And one of the things we do every week at the start of our session
So you meet once a week?
Once a week.
during the school year is the Kids at Hope Pledge. And the Kids at Hope Pledge provide, and he reads it, I am a kid at hope. I am talented, smart, and capable of success. I have dreams for the future and will climb to reach those goals and dreams every day. All children are capable of success. No exceptions.
I love that.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very empowering.
And then
Every adult should say that.
Yeah, you're
Well-
right.
we should. And the thing we do as mentors is we say the treasure hunter pledge after. And that says, as an adult and a treasure hunter, I am committed to search for all the talents, skills, and intelligence which exist in all children and youth. I believe all children are capable of success. No exceptions. And during the course of the year, I would read the Treasure Hunter Pledge with inflection in my voice and try and have a bit of excitement in there about it. And when the boy started, the challenge was to read it. Exceptions was a difficult word. He had trouble saying it. He had trouble spelling it. He would reverse the C and the P.
Right.
But during the course of the year, he got the words down pretty well, and towards the end of the year, I encouraged him to put some inflection into it, some meaning into it, and he did. He got quite good, and by the end of the year, he was saying to me, now, we need to do the Kids at Hope Pledge.
He was looking forward to
He
it.
was.
Yeah,
Yes,
my little gal
indeed.
too, because I would find that if I didn't do it beforehand, she'd go, wait a minute, we have to do the Kids at Hope Pledge. And I'm like, absolutely, we really do. I'm sorry, I forgot, you know. So
It took on a meaning.
it just
to
really
them.
was
It has.
meaningful, and it as I say, it's empowering, and I think they feel that there's something to strive for.
Well, I know when you were reading both of them, it was so powerful. And you did it with great inflection, by the way. I love that. You can feel how if you keep saying that week after week, you start to believe it.
Yes.
Yep, exactly.
And we all need to be doing that,
Mhm.
especially with everything going on today.
Exactly.
For sure.
So that's so great. Now, is it each year you may get a different person, or hopefully the goal is you stay with the same child for a long time?
No, the idea I think is to stay with the child, and I think it's through 5th grade.
Okay.
And then I really don't know what happens after 5th grade, other than you just stay friends and do things together, probably out in the community. You're not. I don't know that you're involved in the school situation anymore, but
Okay.
They hope it's a long-term relationship, and I certainly want it to be, because I want to see her grow up and do well, and you know, just move into adulthood as a good, intelligent person.
That's really great.
Yeah. So.
And this program came about because of the Impact 100 grant.
Yeah.
Terrific.
So it sounds like you've really been impacted, along with you're making a difference with these kids. Because I know she might not have said it outright, but I said it a little bit before. The mother asked for a mentor
Right.
for the son.
And I
Yes.
think that
And they don't
should
do
see
that unless they see that it has made a difference for them as well as for the children. So
Sure.
kudos to both of you for
Oh,
volunteering when
thank
you
you.
had no children.
Well, now we do.
Now you do.
In a sense.
That's really great. Any last words you'd like to share?
Big Brothers Big Sisters is always looking for mentors, so
That's great.
Not
put your
only-
name on the list and
Not
get
only are
involved.
they looking for mentors, but there are few men who are
Yeah,
mentors.
that's true.
And they could really use more men who will make a difference. The boy I'm mentoring has a single mom and his father died. So he hasn't had a male figure in his life that I'm aware of. It certainly sounds as if it's devoid of that,
Right.
Yeah.
except for when he sees me. So
Well, from what you've described to me, you're doing a great job.
terrific.
If he's wanting to say this and he's getting the words right and feeling them and believing them, you're making a difference. So thank you both for doing that.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
We
And thank you for being
enjoyed
here.
it.
Glad to do it.
Glad to do it.